What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. It's about time, Jay, and I'm back with another video. And honestly, I got Loki. Okay, I got lucky, right? I got him in a couple of multis. So we're really gonna test out if Loki is even worth it. Now, I'm not gonna go over his talents. If you watched the last video, you will know exactly. Hold on, I don't have this. For each wet, electrified, burning, and freeze enemy, Loki's crit rate increases by 5% up to. Whoa, I don't. Act like you ain't see that. But I'm not gonna go over his talents. We went over it already, but what I will show you is the highlight that I'm gonna have on him. I am going with obviously Ancient Frontier. The weird generation increased by 30% after weird uses the ultimate skill. Allies crit rate increases by 16. This is the much I could really use. I mean, obviously I could go with, you know, Moon Girl Devil Dino card, but this involved having a summoning unit. Now Loki does summon out a taunt, a clone that boom gets right down there, and he does a taunt, but at the same time, it's not. It dies too quick because actually it has a taunt on it, so they just destroy it fast. So it is honestly just useless. And as you know, the other cards on here are pretty trash. None of these cards is gonna make a damn difference. The weird HP increased by 16. The allied defense increased by 10%. All allies fight it, blah blah. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, no. So Ancient Frontier is what I'm going with. Artifact wise, obviously I'm going with Gamma Mutation because you want to get Loki's ult as fast as you can, realistically, so he can do the most damage possible. Okay, but at the same time, if you do want to check what Loki runs, you know the deal how this goes. Let me move my camera over. You obviously go over to details, the book, and they'll show you exactly what he needs. But realistically, he will need that gamma. Okay, this right here, he will need it. You want to rush his ultimate. Once you rush his ultimate, he transforms, he become a new man. All right, now you already know the deal. I'm testing him inside 17 of challenges. You know how it goes. Now the team I'm going to use for Loki honestly is looking like 1 plus Emma plus Storm, or maybe yeah, plus Storm applies wet, plus the wet. I'm gonna try it with this team, and then I'm gonna try it with Thor and see how it goes, right? So for Emma, I am going to put on the cube just to get my ult a little faster, and that's about it. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so essentially what I want to do is I want to wait and just let this stack. I think that's my best option as of right now. Let it stack. Let him get his ult, transform. Right? Wait for the other units to come out. Whenever they do, let them come closer. And then we can start it up now, right? I can't get the last one over there, but that's fine. So we're going to apply this. Wet. I mean, let's apply the freeze anyways. Loki, how much damage are we talking? They got shredded, but it did not show the damage just now. I think this shit is broken. It did not show the damage, and Storm is dead. It ain't show the damage again. I think it's glitched. I think there might just be a glitch out. It's not showing no damage numbers on top of the screen like it usually, like now, because she just showed the damage numbers, right? Now it shows the damage numbers. Is making no sense. I don't know what's going on. At this point, it is what it is. I'm just got to restart, I guess. But let's see how much damage he does, though. Anyways, I just see the damage numbers at the end. So essentially, what I want to do right now is wait for Emma's. Yeah, it's glitch. That was glitch. That was glitch. How much? He did 100K, but Storm did 77K. He did 100K. Let's try that again. That was definitely glitch. That was hands down glitch. I promise you today. That's glitched. Okay. Same team. I honestly, the way it's looking, I don't know if he's worth pulling. At first, I thought he was going to be a power creep. I thought it was going to be a power creep, but I don't know. I wish they all would just stay in one spot. You know what? Let's throw this down. Because they all will come to one spot if I throw this down, right? Yup. Go ahead. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Transform. Nice. All right. So first of all, nobody really has a debuff on them, right? Realistically. So it'll be nice to have Storm's wet card at least. But I don't think I'm going to get that. So we apply this. Bop. And let's see how much damage she does. Okay, so it just doesn't show. But he is doing a lot of damage. But for some odd reason, it's like glitch. It doesn't show his damage count. I don't know why. But when he's not in his transformed state, it shows his damage. When he's not in the transformed state, his damage shows. He still did 105 though. Storm did 93k. He's still doing 105. So I'm going to test this again. The damage count doesn't show, so but he did 105. So we're going to test this again, right? Storm. And this time I'm going to put on Thor. No Emma, right? And essentially what we really want, first of all, let's just apply this now. How much damage are we talking? 19k just on a regular. So we want to apply electric to everybody, wet to everybody. And then we get the buff up. If Thor doesn't kill so damn fast. How much damage? Now it shows 24k. So is it because the electrify wasn't applied that he doesn't show anything? Is that what's going on? Yeah, they might need to fix this because I don't even understand. Now, what I am going to do also, how much are we talking? Oh my God. All right, so what I'm going to do also, matter of fact, let me do it again. And this is what I'm going to do, right? Essentially, I'm going to take off a couple of things because they're just doing too much damage for this stage. So let's just take it off. Why they showing me refinement? This is not new. This game broken? This is not new. That is not new. Why are they showing that like that's new? How do I take it off? Can I not take it off? Oh, unequip. Okay. You got to go to it. Nice. Okay, perfect. Storm, you can keep yours on. I don't really care. I don't think you're doing crazy damage. I take it off just in case. Right? I'll take it off just in case. Right? Come over here. Off, off, off. Okay. Now let's see, because they're just doing too much damage. I can't even test it out, bro. How much damn damage they doing. Okay, cool. So I'm going to let this card go because we don't need this. We're gonna save this. Wait for the other ones to come out. Let him transform. Boom, right? Okay, he transforms. Apply thunder to everybody. Bop, bop, bop. Okay, cool. Apply the wet. And since, if you don't know, he applies freeze. So that's going to be 3. Okay. How much damage are we talking? 25k. 47k. So he does way more damage with his attack card, obviously. Way more damage with his attack card, but realistically, this is not really looking too well. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I mean, but then again, I don't have his highlight, so I can't really test him out to the fullest extent because I don't have his highlight, right? Sad to say, I don't have his highlight, so I really don't know how much damage he's really doing. Right? I really don't know. He probably could do 10,000. He probably could do a lot more damage, but it looks like he needs investment, and that's not good. That's not good. Now, I will try him in the boss stage. Maybe he'll do more damage against a boss. 61. They're all 61. I mean, I could try him in the last stage, right? We could definitely try him in the last stage. So let's try with Emma. Let's go Emma plus whatchamacallit. Let's try that. Let's see how this goes, right? Because essentially this is not looking too good. I'm gonna be honest. It's not looking too good. Apply the wet. We're gonna transform. I wish he had a buff when he transformed. That's the one thing I'm not liking. I wish he had like some type of buff when he transformed. So we got the wet, freeze. How much damage? 11k. With we're not getting electrified either though. I gotta keep that in mind. That's probably why Thor would be more useful for the extra damage, because the only thing I could really apply is freeze. So realistically, I'm gonna try it again without Storm, right? And we're gonna go Thor plus what's your name? I mean, I guess he's. I guess you're not supposed to expect so much damage, because at the end of the day, he is an AoE character. Maybe that could be the case too. But as of right now, does it look like he's worth pulling? No. Is he a must pull? Is he worth pulling? You can pull him. Is he a must pull? Nah. This ain't looking too good. And essentially I got everything maxed out, so. And this is the most damage I see him doing. I don't know. I really don't know. Sad to say, and I'm pretty sure Storm is probably doing 10 times more damage than him, and she's AoE too. Look at that. She's AoE too, so we gotta keep that in mind also, right? And I know Storm did more damage than him. I can just tell. I mean, was it a lot more damage? Nah, but I don't know. Maybe he's not a power creep. Let me see something again. Let's go. Well, not this stage, obviously. I don't know why I came back to this stage. Let's go here. He might be good on a farm team though. That has a whole bunch of debuffs. Let's go here. Boom. Boom. So we can see the full damage. This is supposed to be the full damage, right? He did 10k by himself. Okay, so we're gonna get this. Now, the one thing I don't like about Loki already is that the simple fact he only gets 2 times to use moves in this form. So essentially, you use one move, that's one. He only gets 2 times to use a move. Okay, so we got his debuff card. I really ain't want his debuff card. Oh, he wants his attack card. Yes. Okay, so now we have everything. we have electrified, we have wet, and we have freeze. How much damage are you doing, Loki? 15K. Looks like he needs investment. Not good. Any character that needs a lot of investment, even though they're level 70 plus, it's not good. Because realistically, if you think about it, right, my Thor has no investment. Right? He doesn't have no soul sagas. He don't have none of that shit. He does have his highlight Thor, but Storm does not have her highlight. And you see the damage Storm is doing without no highlight or nothing. So I want y'all to keep that in mind too as I keep playing this. That is not good. That is pretty much bad, right? And one thing also, I just realized that Storm has no gear on and still matching the same exact damage as Loki. We are matching the same damage as Loki, and Storm has no gear on. No gear on Storm. Is he a must pull? No. Can you skip him? Yes. Is he worth? If you want a debuff team, sure. Okay. If you have a debuff team, sure. Now, what I can also test, he did do more damage, but what I can also test, right? I can do because he essentially he does go crazy with burn also, if I'm not mistaken, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? Burn. So what we can do is we can have Human Torch, electrified, and he reapplies the freeze. Sadly, you're not going to have all. You're never going to be able to test out electrified, freeze, burn all at once, and wet is impossible. All right, so let's test it with just this and see how this goes. So right now I'm just going to use cards out my hand. We can put this on. We apply the electrified now. Right. We're going to go ahead and transform. Right. Debuff perfect. Apply the freeze. And then let's see. So right now. Oh, fuck. The burn is not on. Hold on. Let's apply the burn. The burn is not being applied. Fuck. Hold on. Wait. So we're just gonna throw this down. Come on, give me Thor. Well, Thor's electrifies already being applied. We need freeze. Damn, I'm not gonna be able to test it. I want the freeze to be applied already. Let's get the burn, right? Because this applies burn regardless, right? Yep, perfect. And let's see how much he does with the freeze. Well, yeah, it's just not, I don't know. Maybe it's not proccing enough. I don't know. The one thing I do dislike about Marvel Mystic as of right now when it comes to DOT or debuffs is that you can't stack. You can't stack no debuffs. You literally cannot stack a single debuff in this game. You literally cannot stack no debuffs. Sad to say, you can't stack not one debuff. Alright, we about to check the full damage now. We got the burn, we got the freeze, and we got the electrified. We ain't got no wet. It is what it is. Yeah, this ain't looking too well. I'm gonna be honest. This is not looking too well. This ain't looking too well. No gear. No gear. It's your boys by Tom J. I'm out. I'll catch you in the next video. You tell me if he's worth it or not. You let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about Loki. I'm a little disappointed.